Welcome to 10 minutes of BPTV News, brought to you by Bình Phước Radio, Television and Newspaper. I'm the one with the latest news update, and let's take a look at the top stories for today's news. Localities review implementation of resolution on socio-economic development. Seminar discusses enhancing access to online public services. President attends Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation. And later on, over 110,000 Vietnamese laborers sent abroad to work in 9 months. The Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics, in coordination with the Bình Phước Provincial Party Committee, recently held a scientific seminar involving southeastern cities and provinces on implementing Politburo Resolution number 45 on socio-economic development and national defense security protection to 2030 with a visions to 2045.
Addressing the seminar, Professor Nguyễn Xuân Thắng, president of the Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics, said consolidating win-win cooperation for the common good is foundation for successful trans-regional connectivity. He asked southeastern cities and provinces to bolster cooperation in completing regional development mechanisms, nurturing business and academic communities, and improving external relations. Dr. Nguyễn Mạnh Cường, Secretary of the Bình Phước Provincial Party Committee, emphasized the remarkable contributions the southeastern region has made to national socio-economic development, the state budget, and employment. He also said that after implementing Resolution number 24 for 1 year, regional socio-economic performance has seen improvements. In particular, Bình Phước has achieved encouraging results in all aspects, he told the gathering. Experts and leaders of southeastern localities also shared their opinions and recommendations on improving legal frameworks and building strategic solutions for regional development.
The Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics held a scientific conference on October 18 with the People's Committees of 3 provinces, Bình Phước, Ninh Thuận, and Điện Biên, and the Vietnam Sociological Association. The conference addressed solutions for enhancing access to online public services.
The event was held to publish the results of scientific studies carried out by experts and local governments on improving the effectiveness and efficiency of online public services. The studies are part of a policy consulting program from the Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics and Vietnam Sociological Association and funded by the United Nations Development Program Vietnam and the Embassy of Ireland in Vietnam. The study's authors made 3 key recommendations to the provinces to improve their public services online. Firstly, raising awareness and improving the public services management and operation skills. Secondly, popularizing online public services among local people, especially those from ethnic minority communities. And thirdly, improving online public services infrastructure together with other concrete solutions. Contributing to the recommendations, Chairwoman of the Bình Phước Provincial People's Committee, Trần Tuệ Hiền, presented 5 solutions specifically addressing access to online public services among people and businesses in the province in the time to come.
6 months have passed since the Dong Xoài City Party Committee Standing Committee issued a plan on piloting an initiative to collect public opinions on Saturdays. The model has been piloted in Tân Phú Ward and Tiến Hưng Commune and proven effective.
Since March, 11 sessions to gather public opinions have been held under the initiative, attracting 750 participants who raised 106 opinions and recommendations. The model has proved effective in strengthening people-to-people and people-to-public servant relations, promoting citizens' participation and responsibility in building political systems and legal frameworks, and nurturing trust between public and the party and state. Dong Xoài will continue to collect feedback to improve the implementation of the model before applying it more broadly in the city in the time ahead.
Now moving on to the top stories around the country. Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng hosted a reception for Prak Sokhon, chairman of the Cambodian People's Party Central Committee Commission for External Relations in Hanoi on October 18.
Prak Sokhon congratulated Vietnam on the achievements that the country has gained, especially in policy building, socio-economic development and international integration. Showing his delight at the growing Cambodia-Vietnam relations in all fields, Sokhon thanked Vietnam for the great and valuable support that the country has given to Cambodia so far. Informing Party General Secretary Chung on the outcomes of his working trip to Vietnam, the guest pledged that in any position he will exert every effort for the growth of the Cambodia-Vietnam relations. Congratulating achievements Cambodia has gained over the recent times, General Secretary Chung stressed that Vietnam always supports the neighboring country's cause of national construction and development. Highlighting the tradition of solidarity and mutual support between the two parties and states, Trump said that this is a valuable asset of two countries. It's necessary to continue considering political relations the key pillar shaping the overall relationship between the two countries, while reinforcing other pillars, the host leader noted.
President Võ Văn Thưởng is in Beijing for the third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation, following his activities on October 18.
President Vo Van Thuong and a high-ranking delegation from Vietnam attended the opening ceremony of the Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation, which drew the participation of more than 4,000 delegates from 140 countries and 30 international organizations. At the event, the state leaders and other participants spoke highly of China's Belt and Road Initiative, with an array of cooperation programs and projects. In his remarks, General Secretary of the Communist Party of China and President Xi Jinping highlighted the initiative's achievements in the past decade. He described them as a foundation for the next golden decade of the initiative, and laid stress on the three principles of planning together, building together, and benefiting together.
On the same day, President Võ Văn Thưởng delivered a speech at the high-level forum on digital economy on the Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation in Beijing, China.
The president spoke highly of important contributions that the Chinese initiative has made. Vietnam is trying to accelerate digital transformation and develop the digital economy, restructuring the economy in association with innovating the growth model, Thuong said. Vietnam has determined that the new space is the digital economy, the new production forces are digital human resources, digital technology and digital data, and the new driving force is innovation and creativity, he added. In that spirit, the President proposed cooperation with a focus on three pillars, including digital institutions, digital infrastructure and digital human resources.
Thanks to drastic effort by the government, credit growth is expected to increase positively in the last month of this year, helping ease difficulties for businesses and propelling forward the development of the economy.
According to latest data from the State Bank of Vietnam, as of September 29, credit growth had reached 6.92% compared to the end of 2022, with strong rise seen in credit for some priority sectors. The whole economy's credit reached nearly $523.4 billion as of September 29, a rise of 6.92%. Although credit growth was considerably lower than that in 2022 and the same period in previous years, there was an upturn trend in recent months. Particularly, credit growth in some priority areas is higher than average. However, the interest rates have yet to meet the needs of many businesses, while lending interest rates have been cut more slowly than deposit interest rates. Since the beginning of the year, deposit interest rates in the market have decreased by 2%, but lending interest rates have only dropped by 0.5%.
More than 110,000 Vietnamese laborers were sent abroad for work under contract in the first 9 months of 2023, surpassing 1.37% in full-year projection and 8.23% year-on-year.
The Ministries of Labour, Invalid and Social Affairs reported in the reviewed period the number of labourers returned home after their contract expired was nearly 79,000. It is estimated that Vietnam will send about 125,000 labourers to work abroad under contract this year, surpassing the yearly plan by 4%. As of September 2023, there were over 132,000 foreign workers working in Vietnam, while the national labor force reached 52.3 million people, up 760,000 laborers compared to the same period last year. The domestic labor market continues to see recovery, with increases seen in the labor force and number of employed workers.
And that has just wrapped up our bulletin today. You can rewatch our program on BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Now, thanks for staying with us and see you next time.